What's up, guys? Welcome to my review of Lego set 76999 Supersonic versus Egg Drillster. We're going to kick this review off by talking about these minifigs that came with this set. This set comes with 3 minifigs, which are a lot of fun. You've got your Supersonic. This is the same Supersonic that you get in the Bio Lizard set. Just a really cool figure with that, his hair going up, his quills going up. And that footprinting is always cool. The dual molded legs, always great to see. We've had that figure before. Next figure, I have not reviewed this figure specifically. I've reviewed one like it because this is basically the same one that comes with the Shadow motorcycle set. The only difference is this mouth being a variant of the figure. In the other one, his mouth is closed and he has more of a closed mouth sneer. This one, he's got those angry teeth that are showing. That's the only difference in that Shadow fig, but always those head molds are phenomenal. Our final fig is this Dr. Eggman, which I have not reviewed a Dr. Eggman fig. I think this is the only set he currently comes in. I might be wrong about that, not 100% sure, but he is fantastic. I love this fig. 4 parts, these arms come off, and then the body itself without the arms is one piece. That is a specific mold for Dr. Eggman. It might even be triple molded. I can't tell if it's just a double. No, I think it's just a double mold. But it is very cool. It's either dual molded or triple molded. Either way, that's a phenomenal piece. You got the long legs to make him just slightly taller than your Sonic and Shadow, which I think is important because you want to have that size difference shown. So there's your figs. Boom. Next, we got some mini builds. We've got this Eggman, which is really cool. He does not stand up very well, falls over because of his weight, and then you can't really attach him to anything on the bottom. But his hatch opens up, reveals a little blackbird that Sonic is trying to save. He's a little menacing little guy, likes to waddle around, falls over a lot. That's this guy. He's cute. All the parts in this set, no stickers. They're all printed, which is always a positive. I feel like I've never seen a Sonic set that has stickers, which is always a plus. Next, we've got the Gunwing. This is the Gunwing. Kind of like a little probe droid. It's got the same even setup as a probe droid from Star Wars, which is cool. You got this little guy that kind of can scan, and then you got his wings. He can use to ascend or descend, and then in the back, you've got this little trash can that pops up and reveals our critter that is needing to be saved. This one is a tiny little bunny rabbit. Very cute. He pops right back in there, and that sits right on the back there again. Now, I will, as a disclaimer, I did not build the little thing that you can smack and it shoots Sonic off. They've included those in a lot of Sonic sets. I built it once, didn't really care for it, ended up taking it apart, throwing it all in my bulk. I feel like it's an overdone thing at this point. It's not really necessary. I think it just kind of hikes up the price for these sets and makes them a little bit inaccessible for some people when you don't really need to include it, and you can make it a little cheaper. But Lego's gonna do what they want. So final side build is this laboratory and wall set. You've got this chair that can spin. You've got some eggs here. There are eggs hidden throughout. There's one in the Drillster itself underneath the seats and the motor and stuff. There's just a random egg because they like putting eggs in everything related to Eggman, and I think that's fantastic. So that's a lot of fun. You've got this picture of Shadow and Maria, as well as your TV that Sonic would jump on and get that protection bubble around him. Then you got this cool wall that is super fun. You can smash the Drillster through it. Boom. You do kind of have to hold on to this piece to kind of hold that in place. Because if you don't have that there, it's going to you might run over your fingers or something like that, which isn't a huge deal, but I feel like it's kind of more there for kids to stay safe. But otherwise, I wouldn't really include this. I feel like that's another thing that kind of makes this set more expensive than it needs to be. But I think the wall itself is great because it gives you something to play with the Roadster with. I would maybe just include a couple extra pieces off to the side here to hold it in place better. And then you wouldn't really need this. You could have made this set a little bit cheaper. But the final part of our build here is the Drillster itself. Let's grab our Eggman and throw him back in there so that he is ready to go. So he sits right in here, and you can see the designer of this set did a really good job doing some technic elements so that when these wheels spin, it also spins the drill into different directions up here, which I think is really cool. Really adds a lot of play feature to this set. So super props to them. Maybe Lego can give that guy a raise with the extra money that they are making based off of the price of the set. I think it would be well justified because this design is fantastic. You've also got this little part right here, which pops up. So when Sonic defeats Eggman in the Drillster, he can pop up and fly away to the next realm or zone to get ready for his next invention to try and take down that pesky hedgehog. So that's the set. It's a small set, but it's a lot of fun. I think it would be worth it. More at $60, I think, is a better price. I got really lucky and was able to find this for $40 on clearance at Target, which I think is an absolutely great deal on it. But I would say $60 set might be a little bit better. If you can find it on sale, get it. I don't think the $80 normal price tag is justifiable. I think it could just be a little bit lower. I think 60, 65 max for this set would be a lot more fair. But other than the price, it's a really great and fun set. So thanks for hanging out. You can check this set out at anywhere right now. Maybe go out to Target, see if they've got it on sale. It would be a great time to go and find it. But thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you watching this review, and I will see you next time. We will defeat you, Sonic and Shadow. Nice.